Hype
The best shot of the series was coming up.
is coming up right here at the end. Uh, Corner,
Give me
pull
that
back,
bucket.
splat, bullseye. LeBron at the top,
Fake
backwards
screen.
pass,
Give me that.
off. Give me
Fourth
that.
quarter. All this under
Fourth
3
quarter.
minutes.
Fourth quarter. Let's go. He's cooking up. With ball to his
6 point
left, step
game.
back.
6 point game.
Batum, get your
Bang.
ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. What do you
Back up
say?
the line.
You don't know about me. Y'all know about me.
Again.
They keep going for the punk fake. Splat.
Bang.
You know what I mean? You already know. You
And
already know.
the best shot of the series was coming up.
It's coming up right here at the end. Here we go. This thing was ridiculous. This is one of those
Give me that.
Steve Kerr. What are
Give
you
me that.
doing? Off a foot, two people on him.
Bang.
Rainbow.
Good night.
Night. Let me, night. USA. Now, the homie
What a moment.
Don said it earlier. LeBron getting the MVP, he thought was some bull. And I would agree with this statement.
I don't think so.
I mean, when the lights were the brightest, and this has always followed LeBron, even though he's made so many game-winning shots, he's always been a pass-first guy.
Right.
Always. He's always been like that. So it's no knock on him. Let me get something else up here for Steph here. Can't get it. There we go. I'll take that too. So there's no knock on Bron, but I do think Steph should have won MVP.
Why?
The way you know what I mean? Like, and I beg the question here, man, and you gotta let me know what you think here. I know what your answer is, but I want you to be subjective. I want everybody who's watching to be subjective. If you're out there watching, I want you guys to just listen to me. Is Steph Curry putting together a career where he could be, we already know he's the greatest shooter, where he's putting himself in a conversation where he's the greatest player to ever play the game?
No.
No? That was a quick no.
Because he's not. He's the greatest shooter of all time.
We know that. That's
right.
already finished. We know we got to have that discussion.
He has other
I'm talking about the greatest player to ever play the game.
No, he doesn't have he don't have the stats to show that.
He doesn't have the stats. What is he missing? What is he missing?
Assists, rebounds, defense. Like, what do you mean? He's a liability defensively. It's just that's off the strength. The greatest players weren't a liability anywhere. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, two of the best, greatest of all times. Stats on every side. Defensive players on both sides. So yes, Steph will be the all-time greatest shooter to ever probably walk the planet, and he showed that in the last 3 minutes of this USA game. But don't forget, Don, the MVP was for the whole Olympics. I think LeBron was the most consistent of all the Olympians that played each game. Curry had some bad games. He had like 2 good games, and really only had a great third quarter. 3 minute minus 3 minutes of the fourth quarter of the final.
Mm-hmm.
Embiid went off one game, but this is all led by LeBron James playing 21, 22 minutes a game, constantly double digit assists, rebounds. So for me, he is the MVP because he just was such a utility to push this team to the next level, right?
Yeah.
But the sad thing about this, and this is what I don't think people really realize, this is almost tear-jerking. What we saw in that USA team was an end of an era.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because I don't think we realize that we've grown up, seeing these great athletes and great players play. But when you look at LeBron, Durant, Curry, these guys possibly won't be on the next Olympic team. And that's only 4 years away. So we're coming to the closing of a chapter of some great, great players.
Agreed.
And it's sad, because I don't know who's next. Obviously, it'll be somebody next. But, man, you're talking about some of the greatest. And we were able to be a part of some of the greatest. And Michael Jordan, when we were young,
Yeah,
Kobe Bryant within that gap being great, right, led to LeBron James being great. And since LeBron came in, it's really been, I guess you can put Durant in that category too.
for sure.
But it's been like, Melo maybe, but I would say it's a different tier below. But I feel like it's been a little gap. Steph Curry will go into that area. He changed the game as far as the way the game is played. A lot of three balls being put up. All the kids want to shoot threes. Everybody want to wear Under Armour now. At one point.
Yeah.
So it's just a sad moment, and I'm happy it ended that way because to see that happen, it was just really amazing. That
Yeah,
last
those three will never play again
was crazy.
together. Yeah, they'll never play again together. And I think you're right. It's the end of an era.